Like it? Let's say hi to YouTube.
Hello!
Tell them your YouTube channel.
My YouTube channel is about Corvette.
From horsepower gains to custom enhancement, we deliver results. Late model Racecraft. We talking or we racing?
Welcome back to the channel, guys. Have another badass Corvette behind me. Mr. Hung Lee from Houston, Texas. He actually owns a local sushi restaurant called Top Sushi. Multiple locations around the Houston area. Obviously, Justin, sales guy up front. Little Slim, has been there a few times, says it's top notch. I've yet to be there, but I plan on going next weekend. Anyways, behind us, he brought us his car. He watches our channel and talked about the 800 horsepower package a lot. And after realizing how much he plans on using this car and actually racing it, convinced him to go with our 850, which is essentially the same as the 800, with the addition of a fuel system and a flex fuel system, so we can run E85 or pump gas, right? So behind me, y'all can see, guys, with the Ford stars all the way around, he does plan on drag racing this car a lot, as well as roll racing it from low rolls. So with the 18-inch Ford star in the back, we did the Proxy, the Toyo RRs. They are a very nice wheel and tire combination. The wheels aren't super expensive compared to some of the other beadlocks that y'all see on our channel, but the tires alone is the setup to go with for the back. It's a stiffer sidewall. It hooks up very well, but drives good while you're going down the road. It doesn't feel like a boat on the back like slicks that have a soft sidewall. So, and another thing, sorry, just from looking at the car, y'all can see the black wrap on the front when it comes to the hood and the front fenders, and then obviously the rear spoiler on the back, almost like a 1901 spoiler, to me looks pretty badass. Just separates him from all the other white Corvettes out there when he goes to car shows. And then, of course, you pull into the parking lot, you got to sound different than everybody. And, of course, him racing this car, you got to make it look good, too. So, under the hood, our normal 850 package, engine comes out. We do our complete cam package, change the lifters out. Cylinder heads actually stay the same. We don't port the cylinder heads on this package. We just change valve springs, titanium retainers, keepers locks, hardened push rods. And then as far as boost goes, just like the 800 guys, we spin the supercharger obviously harder than stock, but we don't spin it really hard to create intake air temps. It is 110 degrees outside right here. We want to keep air temps at a minimum, so when he's doing the big highway runs, he has his 700 plus rear wheel horsepower throughout the entire pull. We don't want it pulling a whole bunch of timing at 110 miles an hour. Again, as always, American Racing stainless steel headers, ATI balancers, how we spin the supercharger harder. Everyone always asks about the supercharger pulley and why don't we change the supercharger pulley. We do swap out supercharger pulleys when we port the blowers and need more boost, but for belt wrap purposes, we always do the ATI lower with the larger ring for belt wrap. That way we don't have to worry about the belt slipping. So whatever boost level we set it at, it will hold that boost consistent, and we don't want it to slip the belt and fall off up top. That's why you see the stock supercharger pulley on a lot of our 800s and 850 packages, but then when we port the supercharger, you will see a smaller grip tech pulley that actually grips better than a factory pulley would, that is smaller to get our blower speed up where we want it to be. Instead of it making like 10, 11 pounds of boost, we can make, 15, 16, 17 pounds of boost with a stock supercharger. But again, another badass car to top it off with the billet lid to give it the looks like he has on the outside under the hood, and then now he has the performance of it. I think he's gonna absolutely love this thing. So I'm gonna hop in it now and see if I can't go burn some rubber in this heat before the end of the day. Yeah, before I hop in it and go, just wanna show you guys the car is filthy. When I get back from a test drive, we'll get it all detailed before Mr. Lee comes and picks the vehicle up. But from the back, y'all can see the nice carbon fiber rear diffuser. The Corsa catback exhaust in this thing makes it super loud. And the 19 ZR1 style spoiler in the back, to me, looks freaking awesome. With these wheels and tires on it, and this whole combination, the way he did it, I love the way it looks. So I'm gonna go have some fun. 2016 C7 Z06. We're at the end of the day on a Friday. Temperatures are brutal. Over 100 degrees out here. But we are on some good tires. This is our 850 horsepower package on E85. I think right now I'm at like 62% ethanol content, 64% ethanol content. Hung Lee is another local customer. He's from Houston. Again, this car is going to be used. It's not just going to be a car that sits in the garage and gets taken to a car show from time to time. He plans on getting in it and doing what we're about to do over and over again, and even from a dig, where I'm not going to go from a stop, I'm going to go from a second gear roll. But y'all can see in the video, I don't know if before or after this, the nice Toyos on the back. So when we do an 18-inch conversion, or we put 18-inch wheels on these cars, we used to run the Mickey Thompson 345 drag radial, but the sidewall's pretty soft on them, so the car would want to walk side to side. The new Toyo that we run now, it is a drag radial. The sidewall is stiffer, so it's easier to handle down track or on the street, even just normal driving. The ass end, the back of the cars want to feel like a boat, like a slick with a soft sidewall, where it wants to sway side to side. But because he has the good tire on it, I'm gonna do a U-turn here. As always, I'm gonna check my shift points in manual mode, because he is gonna roll race this car a lot, as well as drag race it. I wanna check my shift points. We're gonna go from second gear, see how well she hooks up. I'm actually gonna turn traction control off, which I never do, guys, but because we're on these tires, I wanna see exactly what it's gonna do. Just like all the other cars, you're driving 50 miles an hour, someone pulls up next to you, we can downshift this baby. I'm gonna try second gear. Buddy, that thing, traction control off, second gear, dead hooked and went. And in this heat, again, it's over 3 digits, showing 102 right there. I think that pass was rock bottom 6 second, 60 to 130. So 700, right at over 700 rear wheel horsepower in this heat. Man, that's awesome. This thing drives phenomenal. So I'm gonna pull over, check the logs, check the shift points. I think it went into 5th gear before 130. So if I raise the shift points, it'd be a solid 5 seconds, 60 to 130. And again, in these temperatures, that's not bad at all. This thing's running really well. I think he's gonna love it. And again, this thing has plenty more room to go. I know he's gonna take it, enjoy it like this, and then bring it back for the ported supercharger and or the 2650. So it'll go from, you know, right over 700 rear wheel horsepower to you're talking 850 rear wheel horsepower on E85. Yeah, the wheels and tires on this thing look really good. The way he's got the wrap on it with the hood and on the front fenders and with the spoiler on the back of it, man, this car looks super nice. It's dirty right now, but after I look over this log and if everything looks good, which it should, but we might make 1 or 2 adjustments to it. Either way, I'm gonna look it over and get this thing back to the shop, get it cleaned up, and hopefully get it back to Hung Lee for the weekend so he can enjoy this thing. You C7Z owners out there interested in one of our packages, as always guys, go to our website, fill out an inquiry. One of our sales staff can send you some quotes to get you an idea of pricing and what route to go. Again, every package, guys, is just a starting point, and then we talk to the customer, the end user, find out what they're going to do with the car, and then we kind of steer you in the direction of the right parts to fit your needs. So hope you enjoyed this video, guys. Until next time.